Alright, we are back. 1, 2, 3, jump. Oh my god, it's good to be back. What a song to come back with though, and I'm happy. How are y'all doing, everybody? It's good to be back. My name is Angel from Shadow of Gaming, and welcome to the stream. Oh man, if I almost dropped my curtain and we just start. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're off to a great start, everybody. I love it. It's okay though, I don't mind. I'll fix this as we go. But yes, welcome. I'm back from break. I'm happy to be back, honestly, more than anything else. Yes, welcome. And you're in for a treat today, RNG. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so before I do anything, I will show you guys how to set up a lot of your stuff. And I'm gonna kind of wing it as I go. I usually work better with a script, but I honestly could not have been bothered to write one. So, let me show you guys how to fix your stuff. So if you can tell right now, the music is just low enough to a lull, but it's not overwhelming my voice by comparison. So, but yeah, it's good seeing you. It's good seeing all of you again. Good seeing you, Jordy, War, RNG. How are y'all doing? How's your guys' week, by the way? Before I do anything else, though, how was your guys' week? I miss you guys. I miss all you guys. Oh, man. I don't know if any of you were able to catch any of my, my actual, like, beach streams. I actually got to use the tag unironically, which was a lot of fun. So that was, I enjoyed doing that. Been busy, I feel you on that. I enjoy just, it's fun getting to actually use that tag unironically. So, I guess I'm okay with Twitch using it. I didn't expect to use it myself unironically, so... Beaches and pools, it happens. Oof. There we go. Alright. So, that's even pretty good. How about me? On the beach stream, I got worried about you going far out because, well, it's water. I feel you on that. I'm doing good, honestly. Like, honestly, I was just more stressed about, like, not streaming more than anything else, because like I'm that kid in school who always got perfect attendance, and it's like I personally don't like things. Let's see. I don't want to knack on on hot tub streams till you try it. Then, yeah, no. See, I was only bothered by the whole hot tub thing because of the context and how like systematically abusive it can be, or like just very exploitative. As long as the Twitch gods don't like, as long as like, as everyone says, as long as in the right context, I guess. But that's a whole can of worms I'm not gonna deal with right now. Anyways, you were worried about, and on the beach stream, I got a little worried about you going far out. Well, because it's water. Well, Jordy, the thing is, I'm a swimmer, so naturally I am like more inclined to be able to be in the water. Also, I had a snorkel, and then like I knew, like as long as I was able to follow the waves, I was able to come back to the beach rather than get dragged out. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is scary to have the tide come in and drag you out. That can and could happen. But with the beaches I was at on Maui, um it wasn't as bad. It was pretty shallow. I'll give you that. The water was shallow more than anything else, and that's what kind of scared me. Like I didn't like being near the shallow, because like I was worried I might get hit by the rocks, and that's the scarier part rather than like seeing octopuses or sharks out there. Sharks don't go near the water that bad. Like sharks are more way out there. They're more like hundreds of feet out. At least like maybe a football field out before you can actually start seeing anything of the reef. So it's not as bad as it seems. Also, like where it was, again, it was shallow water. So yeah. But I'm used to swimming, so I'm a strong swimmer. More than anything else, I knew how to time my breathing because like I had a snorkel too, so like I knew when to time my breath. So that way, I take a deep breath as soon as the wave goes right over me, and then just keep going. Most people are worried about water. It's usually that. Yeah, yeah. Like the thing. Okay, so the only thing that really freaked me out the most was like, oh no, don't fucking hit the coral. Like I was worried I was gonna step on some coral or something because I don't know if you guys know how important coral is to the underwater environment, and that it's basically in a lot of danger because of global warming, or well, climate change. People don't want to say global warming anymore, but whatever. So the importance of coral is that it's kind of what helps feed the fish underwater, and it's actually a living thing. It's basically like trees but underwater. Let's see. I was a bit traumatized by swimming because I remember I had swimming class and they threw me in the middle of the pool. That is scary. I remember one time I almost drowned as a kid, but thankfully a teacher managed to get me out of there. That didn't. But I can understand how that can be a very traumatic thing as a swimmer. Um, it's one of those things where it's like if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, kind of thing. So I feel it on that. Thank you for the stretch, Panda. All right. Oh, yeah. The one important. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. Where did I put my water? There it is. Hold on. Let me reach down for that. Oof. Ah, man. But yeah. So like, it is scary when you don't have anything under you to like step on and bounce back up into the like the water line. Let's see. After that, I knew how to swim and not really afraid of swimming again. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, RNG, like us being Filipinos, we kind of we're basically surrounded by water no matter what we do. So it's like you either have to know how to swim or drown. It's one of those things in our culture. When you're surrounded by water, you just naturally have to learn how to swim. So it's one of those things. Actually, if you look at my shirt, Ilocos Norte, Philippines, let's go. Represent Kapabayan. But yeah. So like swimming is just kind of, but also thank you Panda for the stretch and the hydrate. So unlabeled water, my favorite. But yeah, so coming back from the trip though, I honestly do feel a little refreshed, and I feel like I have some more material I can talk about during these just chatting moments. And I have some big stuff planned also coming back moving forward. I mean, I'm still gonna have my daily day-to-day thing. I have been. I have been to the Philippines. Does my shirt not show that I've been to the Philippines? You can only get these from the Philippines. From the Poway sand dunes. Come on. So I've been to the Philippines back in 2016, and I went back again 2017? Somewhere around that, yeah. Or was it both 2017? Somewhere like that, yeah. But I've been to the Philippines. I've been to Manila. I've been to Makati. I've been to my mom's province of Pangasinan. I've been to Vigan, up in the Ilocano area. I've been to Baguio, in the mountains. I've been to not Palawan, Siargao, the surf. Yeah, so yeah. As the camera zoomed into you and then the stream cut, my first reaction was just, oh no, big sad. Oh yeah. It's both. You can call me by either. You can call me by any of these. You can either call me by Shadow, you can call me by Wolf, you can call me by Angel. Whatever works easiest for you to remember me by. I don't mind. Just remember that like the whole brand is Shadow Wolf Gaming. And like once things do start getting off the ground, like this is just my brand name more than anything else. The gaming is just like one segment of it. Once I get productions going, oh man, it is going to be nice. But yeah, in that though, Jordy, when the thing cut, it's just because I didn't have signal, cause you know there's not much cell phone reception in the water, so there's that. But yeah, but like you know, if you're hanging out in the Discord, you see me on the Discord, but. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm used to swimming. I enjoyed surfing. I actually first learned how to surf when I was out in the Philippines, out in Siargao. And that was a lot of fun. And I love it. I love it. I'm basically a boarder through and through now. I could say I've done the trifecta. I longboard, I surf, and I snowboard. So you could say I'm a pretty boarding person. No, I'm just kidding. No, bad joke. Bad joke. But yeah. So I do a lot of these things, and so I'm happy to always share that with you guys. And like I said, it was really hard for me to be out there and not think of streaming, cause like I just want to share the experience with you guys. You know, me getting to play these games is sharing an experience with you more than anything else, and that's what I love doing as a streamer. So, hence why I'm streaming again today. Like my first day back, I'm already like hopping right into it. I was gonna stream last night, but then I was like, I ended up watching Invincible, which is a lot of fun. It's a really good show, by the way. If you haven't seen it, it's on Amazon Prime. Not sponsored. So yeah, make sure to give that. If you haven't checked that show out, it's really good. If you like The Watchmen and like whole anti superhero things, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, but yeah, so I can handle the water pretty well. But as for checking all the background stuff now, let me show you guys how to set up your stream stuff. Alright? So let me go over to this display capture. Primary monitor. Okay. Screen cap. Oh, hold on. Okay, let's see. The animation series, I've seen a lot of memes about it lately. Yeah. That one. That's the one I'm talking about. It's really good. It's really dark. It's really heavy. Here and there. But it's really well done. It's really well done. But now, let me turn on my screen cap so you can see Infinite Tunnel! Okay, let's see. How's everything going? Hey, what up, Joe? Welcome to the stream. Everything's going pretty good. We have the Infinite Tunnel happening because I'm going to show people how to set up their Streamlabs. So, yes, but welcome, dude. So, before we start anything on this, ignore the fact that I am multiplicatively duplicated in the background here. That's not the point. What the point is I need to... Let me shrink myself over, actually. Or I could do this. Aha! Nope, you can't see it. You can't read that. Can you read that? I can't read that. I can't read that. Yeah, I'm just going to go full screen on this one. Okay. I will just shrink myself. All right, so let's do this tutorial here. Oh, nope. That's not good. Okay, so just my camera. I'm going to shrink myself so that way I can show you guys this. Cool. How is the font? Because, as you can tell, let's see. Voice meter have you delved into that yet? Not yet. Uh-oh. Shit. Okay. I want to work with Voice meter, but right now I don't have that. Okay, it's readable? Cool. So, all Voice meter does is it just is... Hold on. Let me see. Do I even have Voice meter downloaded? I do have Voice meter downloaded. Okay, Voice meter really fucked with me, so I'm not going to fuck with it until I have the free time to fuck with it. Therefore, don't fuck with it if you don't know how to fuck with it. Simple to say, but that's the best way to say it. Don't fuck with Voice meter unless you know how to fuck with Voice meter. Like, watch tutorials on that. I am not your tutorial for that right now. But HP, if you're still on in like maybe 2-ish hours from now, I'm going to hop into Halo and do some Forge if you want to join me. And we can continue building our maps. You're good. It's all good. So, here is our overall system setup. Ignore how many Windows tabs I have. Ignore everything on my bottom side of the screen. What mostly matters is you want to take a look at this, right? So this is all the chat stuff. Let's see. I should be around. Just send me a message when ready. I got you, my dude. I got you. If anything, feel free to correct me on any of the audio stuff here, but let me show you. I'm just going to be like working on Streamlabs. Oh, you know what? I got to message my buddy Versus really quick. Oh, no, I should. Hold on a second. That's my Discord. Don't look at my Discord. Join my Discord instead, like this. That's one way of plugging it. I'm cool with that. Let me see. Hold on a second. Hey. Right now, I'm doing a tutorial live on Twitch. Alright, cool. On how to set up streams. Cool. So, welcome guys to the madness of how everything works. So, this does look daunting at first, but understand that this is how my brain is wired, to have everything multi-layered and metrically fucking stupid and overworked. So that way it makes it easier for you to make things easier for yourselves, right? So what we have over here, where if you follow my mouse, right, these are your profiles, or well, your scenes, anyways. This little drag tab here, these are the different profiles you can have for different stream type content in your streams, right? So I named mine Gamer Main, solely because it's, ignore that. So why did I pick a Gamer Main? It's because I am a gamer, you know, and so all these are just different versions of how I can cut my scenes in, right? So what a scene does is just like, it's how I can flip between like a layout. Think of these as just your layouts. That's all it is. Also, if you need one, grab a pen and paper or create a Word doc while you're listening to this so that we can have an idea. And so, as you can see here, I have one that says, stream will start soon. That's pretty much that intro screen you had me at the beginning. Now, what I had in that was just my image in the background, and then I had all my Twitch stuff right there. Now, on this one is my just chatting scene. So I could switch from my main scene to this scene, right? That way it's a seamless transition. If I want to create a new scene, right, just hit this plus button and then name it whatever you need to name it, whether it's like a layout, whether it's just for chatting, what have you, right? I'm not going to make a new one because it's going to take me out of this screen. You guys won't be able to see anything, and I don't feel like dealing with all that right now. So next up, what we have here now, what to explain next is the real question here. all these green lines, they just kind of depict what I'm touching, if that makes sense. So let's just go over what sources are. All sources are is hold on. Okay, so all a source is just kind of what is going to be inserted into your scene. What is going to be viewed or going to be heard in this specific scene. So if you notice how in the beginning you didn't see my camera. Whenever you join my stream and it's just like stream will start soon and it's just the words there, no camera, and you can see the chat. Yeah, that's because my mic is that sensitive. There are people laughing outside in my neighbor's spot. So you're not crazy about that. That's how sensitive my mic is. That's why I had it set to the other thing where it's a little quieter. But I'll get to my mic later. Right now, I just want you guys to know, all right, this is how you add stuff into your scenes, right? How you add content. All right, so first say I want to put a picture on the screen, right? What you're going to do is you're going to go to image and then you add source. Now, the reason why I have all of these right here is because all these people are, these are all different things I have added into my library, right? So for say, let's go with Big Brain. You remember this, right? So for say I want to add this one, then I'm just going to hit add source. Now look, it was added to the sources down there, but it popped up in the corner right over me. So when this one is specifically highlighted, you can grab it and drag it anywhere on your screen. Now, if you click out of it and you try to click it again, then it will click it. But if you click in an area around it, it's going to grab something else. Like right here, it grabbed E3, which I should delete. Now, there's two ways to delete a source, right? You can either just hit the delete button on your keyboard, or, excuse me, no. This is what I mean. Be careful on what you're clicking. Okay, so if I want to remove the big head right here, just remove, you hit this minus button, remove source from the scene, remove big brain. Yes, there you go. See, now it's gone. Now it's not in the sources anymore. You're not going to be able to see it. However, let me hit Control Z. Now that's back here. If you click this I button, it's just going to disappear, but it'll still be there, and you can still drag it around, resize it, right? Unclick it, and boom, it's back. If you want to do stuff like that, right? So that's how that works. Or if you don't want it to move anywhere and you like where it's positioned, say right here, hit this lock button. Now you can't move it, but be careful because now whatever you click on the screen is going to get dragged around, and I fucking hate that sometimes, you know. So always make sure to check if a piece is locked or unlocked. Now, what's cool about this is you can actually group things together. So let me add another source. Say I want to add text, right? So let's put big brain sensor. Right? So let's add this source now. Now, boom, it's going to give you this, right? If you see how it's in this corner above and behind me now, see that green line? That's where this object is. All you're going to do is going to drag this picture down to where you need it to go. Now let me just put bigbrain.exe, right, as my fun font naming here. Now, there's two ways to adjust the font sizes of your stuff, or resizing things here. So you can either boost the font right there, or uh-oh, shit. I fucked things up. It's okay. That's why Control Z is bigbrain.exe. Right? So now that that's there, if you hit this little thing, resize it, bam, that leaves you less to deal with the font issue, right? Now, you can group these two together. Big brains, right? So now this folder here has nothing in it. If I, excuse me, big brain. So this folder here has this, but there's nothing in it, right? Now, if I do this, okay, let's see. I was zoning out of chat to focus on chat. I can hear very small subtle noise in the background, but not someone yelling at me. Gotcha. Now then, if I take these, or wait, hold on. Let me do this actually. So I'm going to take big brain sensor, right? And put this right here. It's okay. As long as you're learning something out of this and like you feel like you're starting to understand some of how all this stuff works, I'm okay with it, you know. So now, if I hit Control and click both of these, now they're both selected, right? I can move them both around, bounce it across the screen like this. See? Because they're both highlighted. Wait, hold on. You can't see my finger. Because they're both highlighted on the screen now. Or wait, highlighted on the screen now. I was looking at that. And so, like, yeah. Now, another way of doing this is you drag it into the folder. Boom. Now it disappeared. Now it's nice and clean, right? Now I can expand this. Boom. They're both selected now, right? There you go. And it still moves them all together. So if I click out of here and I click this folder, boom, I'm selecting both of them. But if I just want to move one thing, like say the font, and move it down here, I just click on that. See? Now, what's happening here is that this is more important, if that makes sense, as a layered item. Also, layering matters here. I don't know if you're understanding any of this, but if you know your order of operations, basically everything here is read top down. It's kind of if you know how to use Photoshop, it's the same principle. If not, let me show you. Do you see how big brains is highlighted and it's way above where my stuff is gear, right? If I take big brain, oh shit, what did I just grab? Hold on, what is highlighted? What did I just grab? Oh, that's the Left 4 Dead challenge rules. Why did I keep that there? I gotta delete that. Hold on a second. Actually, no, I'll keep that there. Hold on a second. We'll keep that there for now. So, say I pick big brains, right? And I drag it over where I'm at. See how it's covering me? That's because it's on a layer above me. That's what's happening there. Whereas if I take Left 4 Dead and I drag it behind me, now it's behind me. See? That's because it's on a layer below me. So what matters is you understand what layer all your sources are on. So I can remove this now. I can remove this now. I'm going to remove this now. I'll remove SpyCam because that was just for shits and giggles. Cheesecake.exe. What was the cheesecake for again? You know, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna keep friendos though. So yeah, I transferred B right back from the other screen, but yes, BRB in like 2 minutes, no problem, no problem. So that's how you do all of that. Now, the one thing that everybody is bugged on about, audio, right? So, let me see if it doesn't matter if I hit the eyeball or not on this one. Now then, the most important one that everybody gets tripped out on is the mixer. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before I go on to the mixer, let me continue handling the visual stuff first, because the visual stuff is kind of like, what am I looking at here, right? You know, so let me show you guys all this different stuff here. So I create different folders to hold different items under it. So if you can see how I have this folder here called gear, this is what has all my other stuff regarding anything that involves camera work. So there's camera, right? But then I have camera 2, which is now this one, which is my webcam, right? Let's see. I don't want to touch any of my audio now. I don't want to do it all again. I don't want to... No, don't worry about it. But I will show you, if you need to fix it, I will show you how to fix it, don't worry about it. Actually, you have a great visual representation of what I'm doing right here as well. Do you see how my voice and volume, I am projecting, number one. Number two, how my voice and volume is going right there into the middle, but I'm still coming out pretty clear, right? I will show you how to check your own audio so you don't have to have chat come in and test you. And that way, yeah, pretty much that. But really quick, if you want to learn how to do this green screen stuff that I'm doing right now, no, don't double click that. You're going to want to right click it, go to filters, and then hit chroma key. Chroma key is basically like how it reads the background stuff. Hold on, let me move this there. So similarity, let me see if I move this. Nope. Yeah, 460 is the best one here. All right, smoothness. What happens if I raise the smoothness? Nope, 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 nope. No shit, I did something. I think this was at 80. There we go. Yep. Color spill reduction. Let's see, that's at 100. Sometimes you just gotta slide these things around and see what it does. Play around with it, you know? Nah. There we go. Oh my god. Oops. 100. There. Opacity. It's just how clear it is. Keep that at 100. I'm not going to mess with the contrast, the brightness, or the gamma. Because that's a pain in my butt to deal with. So I leave these at 0. Let's see. If I adjust brightness. Oh my god. Oof. So as you can see, there's a lot that this can do. Gamma. What does gamma do for me? Gamma and brightness is almost the same thing. Yeah, I'm not messing with this. There we go. Cool. Now then. I'm just going to delete Mega Collab May. I don't need that anymore. Shadow Top 10 Tips. I'll still keep that there. Cool. Now Windows. Why do I have a thing for Windows? It's so that way I can have a... If I want to pull up a YouTube video for you guys, right? That way I can just pull the tab out and then have it select something, right? So if I say Chrome now and I want to show off one of my friends' streams, boom, there it is. I could grab, I could drag the Chrome window tab out and then select that specific window tab for you guys, right? That's how that works. Let me see. Gear, all that. Cool. Twitch stuff. Okay, cool. Anything I'm missing here? So chat box. Chat box is the chat box right there. You see it, you know. The alert box, so if somebody like raids me or something. The jar is the tip jar. And sound bites. That's for like if somebody like plays like any sound audio cues for say someone plays this.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Now it's going to show up over there. You need to put that there as a source, or as a source, because it takes a link to do that. And you put that link on here. Now what this does and how that works is with browser source. That's what browser source is used for. That's how you put it in here, right? Cool. Now comes the difficult one for me to deal with here. Or for a lot of people to deal with here. Audio. So, I fucked something up here, so I actually had to reinsert my mic audio to be added in here. But essentially, find your device. In my case, it's Marantz Turret Audio, right? And then, if I hit this, that's basically how you mute yourself on stream. I'm dumb enough to do that sometimes, and it happens. It happens, but it's okay. when you adjust this slider here, this will affect how loud and how much noise is going to be picked up. Now you can see I'm louder, and yeah. But don't ever let it touch the red, ever. Red is bad, as always. Green is good, but green can be better. Yellow is that sweet spot that you want to be at. So ideally, a -4, depending on how sensitive your mic is. But you might have to do something with here in your microphone. Oh, that's definitely not it. Sounds, here we go. So you might want to manipulate some stuff in your sounds as well. So you go to recording, select your mic, you know, listen. Also, another important thing, always listen to yourself. In my case, my mic is actually super sensitive right now. So if I drop this, now it's not even getting picked up there, and now it's stuck on green, and now you hear me differently, right? I keep this one to 100 on this side. So don't touch this one in your deep settings, right? This is what I'm going to call the deep settings. Now, on the other hand, on the main Twitch settings here, this is going to be the most important trick I will teach you guys. How to check your own audio as a mic check, right? Let me see how to do that first. Okay, so hit this gear right here. It goes to advanced audio settings, right? This looks complicated. It's not. I promise you, it is not as complicated as it looks. Specifically, go to where your mic is. In my case, it's here under Marantz. That's because the type of microphone I have. If you notice, it says monitor off. Now then, if I hit monitor only, you output. Now I can hear myself. Actually, hold on a second. Monitor and output. Now check 1, 2. Okay, there you go. See, now it's also being output through my my speaker as well. Now you see desktop audio also has me coming back into myself too, and you're hearing me doubled and echoed. That's because desktop audio, this one right here, is synchronized to whatever the output is for Streamlabs. Now let me turn off monitor. Okay, cool. Now with monitor off, I don't hear myself anymore, right? That's because, number one, desktop audio is also off, but desktop audio is determined by what you have as your main audio source that you listen to coming out to hear the sounds of your games and stuff. So if you're watching a YouTube video and you're hearing it out of your speakers, you're hearing it because this one right here, right? Change this before you open up Streamlabs. If I hit this and then I switch to, say, 1NS46D, whatever, you know, that's my TV. Now, if I change that, now the audio is going to be coming out of my TV if I play music. So let me go do that. So let me just play the song again, right? You guys don't hear it, right? You only hear it through my mic, subtly. Now, I switch this back to speakers. Bam! You can hear it just fine. That's because desktop audio is the default one of whatever your default system audio output is. Right? Now, let me show you how to add another source if you want to have another audio output capture thing. See, or audio input capture. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Another desktop audio. So this one I have TV, alright, as a source. But, let me add this now. See, now this is connected to that. Now say I switched it to this. Bam. Right? But now desktop audio doesn't have anything. Now say I join Discord, right? And then I can have that coming through here. Now I can hear my team on Discord. You guys can hear the gameplay. I can't. Make sense? I hope. I'm gonna miss you, Coco. My heart. All right, cool. Now then, let me mute desktop audio, and I'm going to monitor myself so I can hear myself. OBS Ninja, Marantz monitor. Check 1, 2. Check, testing. 1, 2. All right. I hear myself. It sounds clear, but I can't tell whether... Hold on. If I do this... All right. Now it's super loud, right? And the audio is starting to spike. I can even hear myself do that. See, I can hear my own mouth sounds, which is really fucking weird, because that's just how sensitive this mic is. Now, some mics have their own built-in tuning audio systems, right? So say I did this, now my audio is just super low. And I have to be like right here for you to hear me, right? That's because my mic has a different sensitivity feature. Hold on, I could actually show you guys this. Bam. All right. So on the underside of my mic, it has a, hey, there's my chin. There is a second, yes. There's a second, this gold switch right here. Now, if I flick this switch, I'm louder. Oh, God, please. So, know your mic is very important here. Now then, let me... I mean, I can do an ASMR stream with this. Basically, all I gotta do is turn that off and just be right here, next to your ear. I'm not doing that, no. So anyways, something, so I can hear myself in the audio now. So always remember, if you were curious about how your audio is sounding, monitor and output. So why do I do -4 on average? It's something in the realm of music in terms of the decibels, right? So with this on my mic, specifically my mic, it has a -10 or +10. It's one of the two. It's either +0 or -10. I think that's how mine was set up. That came with my mic. So that's already negative. This is already from 0. And then it already... so I'm just dropping this down. Why? You ideally want to have something that ends in a 0 or starts with a 4, or a multiple of 4. So that's like 4, 8, 12, 16. If you know your times tables, you're set. Because audio is math. Weirdly enough to say, audio is math. So either have it in a perfect 0 or a multiple of 4. Does that make sense? And also, like, how now my audio is just perfectly in the middle. I'm talking with you guys as if, like, I'm just kind of talking with you in the room right here with me. You know? I need water. So that way, I'm not too loud, I'm not too projecting, and now I can have my mic off screen. Bam, see? You know, I don't have to practically eat my mic anymore. I'm just loud enough. So you want... ideally you want your audio range to be somewhere right here. See? Make sense? I hope. Now then. Some of y'all like to fuck with your mics and your mic input settings. So, let me show you guys some of what that does for you. And keep in mind, I can hear this too now because I hit monitor and output. So when you monitor your audio, you see and you hear yourself on how everything is working, right? So you double click, no, not that one. You right click Marantz or whatever your mic is, and then you go to filters. No filters, see? Now you can apply some filters. Gain. What is gain? It just boosts your audio. Be very careful with this. Okay. You guys know how, like, when I'm playing guitar on Music Mondays, right? And it sounds super crunchy or like super loud, as soon as I slam those buttons, that's what gain is, and that's what gain does. So, I put some gain on, right? Now, as I progressively put this up, it's getting louder and it's starting to spike. Do not fuck with gain. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on. Bring this back to 0. Okay, cool. You know what? I'm going to turn this off. There you go. See, do not fuck with gain. Alright? Gain will fuck you over a lot unless you're trying to go for a louder sound. Alright? Don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it. Simple as that. Now, another type, noise suppression. Noise suppression is good if, hold on, let's see, RNN noise. It's if you want to have, like, you have a lot of background shit, like, happening, screaming little brothers, or, sorry, bad example, but, or like fans, or like cars consistently running in traffic. That's what noise suppression does, right? You boost this now, or you reduce this, so now you have more room for background noise. But that means now even I'm getting a little like quieter too. I'm just gonna delete this. I'm always gonna delete these. I don't use any of these. I choose not to use any of these. Noise gate, similar concept. Now then, do you see how complicated this looks? I choose not to fuck with this. I choose not to, and I don't feel like fucking with it half the time. So, closed threshold is like at the end of your audio, right? So, now, let me see. How can I explain this? Closed threshold. See how, okay. You see how that is not as, going around by comparison, right? So this is just kind of like where it cuts off your audio. It will cut it short. Open is like, think of it as like a dead zone on a controller. You see me fuck with my dead zone a lot in my games, right? It's how fast it's gonna pick up your audio. I'm going to delete this because I don't like dealing with this. Now comes the one that pisses me off, that everybody decides to use: a compressor. This is the dumbest thing to use in my book, and I hate using this thing. Don't ever fucking touch this. I'm just kidding, no. You can if you want to. So a compressor, essentially, it just dampens the volume. In my case, a compressor would be helpful by reducing echo or something, If you don't have soundproofing, the audio won't be bouncing off the walls, so you won't be able to hear like that as much by comparison. That's all compressors do for you. But it makes you sound incredibly like kind of thing, That's how you sound under a compressor. I choose not to fuck with any of these. Right? The only time I fuck with stuff like that is if I'm on my guitar, on my amp. That's the only times I ever do that, because I have my guitar pedals to stomp on right there. If you guys ever watch like a rock movie, or like not The Rock, not Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but like The Rocker, or like Scott Pilgrim, if you see movies like that, how like, yeah, the band's rocking out on stage, and then the guitarist is about to rock that solo, he stomps on a pedal, and then the guitar is like louder, it's crunchier. That's what gain is. That's what gain does. Actually, I'm gonna reference a lot of Scott Pilgrim here, because that movie is fucking. There's a lot of indie rock stuff that I learned from it. But that's a lot of there's a lot to it. You need to watch like tutorial videos. There's only so much I can explain on how it works, but I can kind of give you the idea of what the effect does. Also, I'm hearing myself in echo right now, and this is really mad stupid. Is what I'm saying make sense though, on like why you don't really need all the extra bullshit on it? All you need to do is just make sure your stuff is in the yellow and in the green. Just don't let it hit the red ever. You want to be from mid-yellow to high green. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need much else. Otherwise, you're gonna fuck all your stuff up. Oh, I didn't know you could hear my clicks that loud. That's pretty cool. I enjoy that. Hold on, I think I just got a text of some sort. Who texted me? Who dares? It doesn't matter. Cool. Makes sense? I hope it makes sense. And like, now, Now my audio is good. So this is why a lot of times I ask you guys, how's the game audio? Because I can't hear that. And if I hit monitor, now you're going to be hearing that in double, and it's going to suck for everybody, you know? But there you go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Camera 2, monitor off, monitor only output. As for tracks, I could not tell you that one. Tracks is the only thing that throws me off. I choose not to fuck with it. Some things you gotta fuck with, some things you don't. Also, if you hide stuff in Mixer, you can always put them back up, you know. It's like desktop, I can hide it, bring it back up. Move them rants. Boom, there it is, see? Anything really I gotta explain left here? I don't think so. Whew. Alright, cool. Well, I hope that makes sense. I hope that helped you out and understand your system a little better. So, voila. That's my tutorial on all this shit. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask me. I will help you out. Oh, yeah, editing shit. Cool. So, on this half, if you see your chat, there's a little pencil up here. When you click that pencil, boom, this will adjust everything on your stream. See? So you can change the title of your stream, you can change what games you have, and what tags you have, right? And there's a buttload of tags on here that they've added recently. It's fucking amazing. And when you update this, it'll change it up in your stream so you can see it. Bam. Anything else I'm missing? I'd much rather not fuck with anything else here, but I think that's everything here. So that's kind of the basics-ish. These tend to be the common problems I see everybody run into. I'm looking to do another podcast with Net, and I will cover all these again on there. But until then, if you have any questions, ask me. I will show you guys more of the background stuff. I want to show you guys the background stuff on how all this shit works. You know? How it works, why it works, and how to get into this. So definitely. Definitely. Now let me grab myself. Put it down here. There you go. Bam. Whoa. He's big shadow. No, I'm just kidding. Roughly there. I could go on to explain to you guys rules of thirds and shit. All my photography and cinematography stuff I've learned. And how, like, my camera positioning, game positioning, and all that. I can go off and explain all that to you if you want, but I'll wait till you guys ask for that. I'm just going to collapse this, go down here, and turn off screen cap. Bam. Now you don't have to see that shit. So yeah, we're back here. We're back to where we started. Actually, let me show you how to do some of this stuff now. And this is going to be a great segue to my next thing, right? So I'm going to add a new source. I'm going to add an image, right? Add source. Bam. Let's create a new source instead. I'm going to call this RPO. What does this RPO stand for? Well, wait till you see what I'm going to add here. Browse, files, YouTube, movies. Bam. Bam. Ah! It's giant. Now I just got to shrink it. Bam. 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 See? Now, if I put this right here, it's covering me. Now, watch what I do here. I'm going to take this, I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to drag it down here to right above screen cap. Boom. There we go. Now it's behind me. See? Yeah, I know. I just put up the curtain just now, and so, like, it's understandable. And I'm going to turn off screen cap. Bam. There we go. Yeah, it's noticeable under certain surfaces. Eh. Words are hard sometimes.